Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It is the third part of the lecture Pakistani English. We will be discussing the different morphological and syntactic features of Pakistani English. Once again, the discussion has been carried out in four different categories. The first one is the features of variety A, then variety B, then variety C, and then variety D. The anglicized variety or variety A of Pakistani English. This variety is identical to British Standard English in terms of morphology and syntax. In variety B, we have some deviant features. Let's discuss. The first feature is the omission of the definite article. In some cases, the definite article is omitted in Pakistani acrolect variety. For example, he said that the Education Ministry is reorganizing the English syllabus, but in a newspaper it has been written like he said that Education Minister is reorganizing English syllabus without definite article the and the. The use of progressive aspect, or we can, in simple words, we can call it continuous aspect, with habitual and completed actions and certain stative verbs. Look at these examples. I do it often. It is British Standard English. In Indian English or here in Pakistan, people say, I am doing it often, just like habitual action. Where have you come from? So where are you coming from in Pakistani English? We say this. What does your father do? It is Standard English. So we use progressive. What is your father doing? This is the deviant structure that is used in Pakistani English. The next one is certain verbs considered stative in British English are used in the progressive in Pakistani English. Through personal knowledge, it can be attested that acrolectal speaker do use hear, see, have, and other verbs in the progressive. Difference in complementation with certain verbs and adjectives. There is a difference in complementation, the use of complements with certain verbs and adjectives in Pakistani English. Look at the instances from Pakistani newspapers. Look at this adjective complementation by an ing participle. A clause is made up of an adjective plus an optional preposition plus a participle clause, gerund, in British Standard English. Look at British Standard English. The government has not succeeded in reducing the problems of the people. In Pakistani English, however, the adjective is frequently followed by a to infinitive. Look at it is sometimes used in Pakistani English as the government has not succeeded to reduce the problems of the people. Another instance of Pakistani English is anti-Islamic forces are busy to create differences among Muslims. Adjective complementation by to infinitive consists of an adjective plus to infinitive in British Standard English. Look at this example. Students are eligible to enter the contest. This is British Standard English. In Pakistani English, a preposition plus ning participle is used. Students who are likely to be admitted by the end of January 1987 are also eligible for appearing in the qualifying examination. Students are eligible to enter the contest. In Pakistani English, it is students are eligible for entering the contest. This is also found in Indian English. In British Standard English, monotransitive verb complementation by a final clause consists of a transitive verb followed by a that clause as object. For example, the clerks union has announced that they would take out a procession. In Pakistani English, a to infinite complement is used in place of that class complement. Look, the Balochistan Clerks Association has announced to take out a procession. Another deviation or another feature of Pakistani English is In British English, monotransitive verbs complementation by a noun phrase is prepositional object is made up of a prepositional verb plus an ing participle. For example, they say, I am looking forward to meeting you. While in Pakistani English, it is said, I am looking forward to meet you. The next feature is the third type of monotransitive verb complementation is complementation by a non-finite clause. The following three types differ from British English. ing participle without subject, to infinitive with subject, to infinitive without subject. Look at these examples. British Standard English. The police avoided entering the campus. She said her party wanted Pakistan not to intervene in the internal affairs of Afghanistan. In Pakistani English, it is the police avoided to enter the campus. She said that her party wanted that we should not intervene in the internal affairs of Afghanistan. The next feature is the auxiliaries would and could are used for will and can. In British Standard English, it is said English will gain still firmer roots. In a Pakistani book, it is written like English would gain still firmer roots. The next example is the decline in educational standard can be traced to the language policy. In Pakistani English, it is written as the decline in educational standards could be traced to the language policy or the lack of it. The next feature is differences in the use of preposition. The differences are no preposition is used in Pakistani English where Standard English uses one. For example, to dispense with. In Pakistani English, it is only to dispense. Addition of a preposition. In Standard English, it is to combat poverty. In Pakistani English, it is to combat against poverty. Different preposition from Standard English. In Standard English, what is the time by your watch? In acrolect variety, it is what is the time in your watch. There is another deviation, and that is difference in countable and non-countable nouns or mass nouns. For example, some of the mass nouns are pluralized in Pakistani English. Aircraft, aircrafts. Fruit, fruits. Wood, woods. Vegetable, vegetables. The following sentences are encountered very often. They gather woods in the forest. We eat fruits and vegetables of the same type every day. Next feature is some nouns which are used only in partitive phrases in Standard English are used alone in Pakistani English. For example, a piece of chalk is used as a chalk in Pakistani English. Two items of clothing is used two clothes. Pieces or slices of toasts are used as toasts in Pakistani English. Another feature is the reflexive pronoun is omitted in the reflexive verbs. For example, we say enjoy. In Pakistani English, we say enjoy yourself. This was what about acrolect variety B. Now let's discuss variety C in terms of morphological and syntactic deviations or features. The first feature is the use of progressive aspect as we discussed with verbs which are considered stative in British Standard English. In this variety, an additional feature is the difference in the reporting indirect speech. In Standard English, he told me that he would come today. In Pakistani English, this variety, he told me that I would come today. So it is a deviated form. He said that I am coming. It should be, he said that he was coming. Another feature is, in Standard English, only one question tag, isn't it, is used. Look at this. You are L, aren't you? In Pakistani English, you are L, isn't it? So different tags are used in Pakistani English than in Standard English. There is no subject verb inversion in direct questions and the use of sub inversion in indirect questions. Look at Standard English. What is this made from? In Pakistani English, what this is made from. In Standard English, I asked him where he is. In Pakistani English, I asked him where is he. These are some noticeable differences. There is another difference. Omission of the dummy do, the auxiliary verb do, does and did. How did you get there? Standard English. Pakistani English, how you got there? The omission of did. Another one is lack of agreement of verb with the subject. He always goes there. Standard English. Pakistani English, he always go there. Again a deviation. Another feature is yes no questions are answered differently from Standard English. In Standard English, I hope you won't mind looking after my cat. The answer is no, I won't. In Pakistani English, the answer is quite different. Yes, I won't. Another feature of this variety is the use of perfective aspect instead of the simple past tense. For example, I have seen him yesterday. It is Pakistani English. In Standard English, I saw him yesterday. Now the last variety, variety D, the morphological and syntactic feature of base elect, Pakistani English. The features are the absence of copula verbs, the lack of concordial agreements between subjects and verb, absence of verb in a sentence, absence of preposition, omission of article or addition of articles, use the tense incorrectly, and many others. Now this variety is very much deviant from the standard variety, so we have simply stated the deviations or the features of this variety, and we explained the earlier varieties that are common in Pakistani English.